What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Inside the Vinyl. I'm your host, Tim Bianconi. If you would go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel below, that would be greatly appreciated. If you could also hit that notification bell so you could be notified when we put out new content, that would be appreciated also. So, I got something in the mail today that I'm pretty excited about, mainly because this wasn't supposed to be released until sometime in like the middle of May, I think it is. Here it is, April 23rd, 2025. So this thing is coming almost a half month, maybe 3/4 of a month early. And I'm talking about a new compilation from Christian rock band and Christian rock pioneers, Petra. I think it's called The Best for Last. I'm not entirely sure. But I do know it has something to do with the more, the most recent tours they've done the last few years, celebrating 50 years as a band and as a ministry. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. So I don't have any notes or anything in front of me, so that's why I can't remember what it was called. And hold on. Oh, there we go. Wrong side of the blade. So David Coverdale from Whitesnake has a big giant knife he does his unboxes with called Excalibur. I call this one No Caliber, because I don't think we use this for anything else in the kitchen other than when I open up boxes here. So, all right. And I was right. It is called The Best for Last. So this is pretty exciting. Now, I'm the kind of guy, certain bands, and Petra being one of them, I'll collect anything. Any release they have, I want to have it on vinyl, CD, whatever I can get my hands on. So even though I have the 50 years box set, and I even have the 50 years compilation, which is a small one record compilation of the 5 record set, I have the CDs, I have all the albums on vinyl and CD and whatever else. I still had to have this because I just thought it was a cool concept and idea. So anyway, here we go. It is Petra, The Best for Last. And there's the front cover. Here is the back cover with the track listing, which kind of looks like a set list, because I think what this album was based on was their set list, or, like, I guess 12 songs that stay in the set list for this tour. And I think I've seen them maybe 3 times over the last 2 or 3 years on this tour, maybe 3 years or so. But anyway, yeah, really cool stuff, really cool stuff. And like I said, this wasn't supposed to be released until sometime in May. I had kind of forgotten I had ordered it. And then all of a sudden I get a confirmation saying it was being sent, and here it is today. So very exciting. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. All right, let me just get No Caliber in here to get me a little opening. Because I don't know how many times I have to edit out me fighting with these covers to, or with these shrink wrap to get the records out. But anyway, this hype sticker right here says 12 studio recordings as played on tour with printed autographed set list, like a tour souvenir. So really cool. And again, these are all done by Girder Records. Girder is huge in the Christian music reissue. They've done a lot of stuff for like Petra and Bride and DeGarmo and Key, Bloodgood, several others. Leviathan, I think it was Leviathan or Leviticus, I can't remember. But anyway, really hoping they get to White Cross one of these days, but that's another conversation for another day. So anyway, no shrink wrap. Here we go. Here's the front cover for Petra, The Best for Last. Again, here's the back with the set list. And let's go ahead and pull everything out of here. See what we got. All right. Oh, there it is. All right, cool. So, if I can get this out of here without destroying anything. Now, I don't know if this is, I'm assuming this is just a photocopy and not an actual set list. That'd be pretty awesome if it was. But again, great reproduction of it. Set list here, all signed by the members of the band currently. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right. And then here we have an insert. Here is, on one side of the insert, a picture of the band as they currently tour. Let's see. Actually, that is not a picture of the current band. That is a picture of the band from like 1986, 1987. But it does have the current touring members at the bottom here. So that's a little weird. Why they wouldn't put a picture of the current band in here, I'm not sure. But all right. But then if we turn it over, there is the lyrics and everything on the back. So that's really cool. Again, I'm a little weirded out by why they would use a picture from 1986. But this is all about the Best for Last tour, which features, a band. 2/5 of this band is different than what's on tour right now. But anyway, all right, let's put that right there. Now let's take a look at this vinyl. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is maybe some kind of special pressing. So let's go ahead and pull this out. Ooh, nice like gold and black kind of splatter vinyl. That's really cool. I hope that comes through on camera because it looks pretty cool right in front of me right now. So yeah, there you go. Just the basic sticker in the middle. Best for last. Best for last. One thing I'll say about Girder is they definitely do a really good job of packaging. Now, they do keep it pretty simple sometimes. Sometimes you will just get like a basic sticker in the middle. Maybe it doesn't have a track listing or anything like that on it. You know, and I'm sure that's to keep costs down to some extent. But the pressings they do are very good. The packaging is high quality. So, you know, I'm sure they just probably got to save a few bucks here somewhere and make some things a little bit easier than others. But I've never gotten a bad product from them. The CDs have been top notch. The remastering has been great. I know sometimes their release dates have been pushed back because they weren't happy with the pressings, the test pressings and stuff. So they must have been really happy with this one because, again, this is coming out. I think it was mailed out almost a month early. Then again, I want to say the release date on my original email or the original on the website or whatever was like May 15th. So anyway, so yeah, that's really cool. So I don't really have much to say about this record. I mean, what can you say about the band? They've been around since like 1972, I think. Been putting out albums since I think 74. I've gone through a bunch of different lineups because it's more of a ministry than a band per se. But the main person in the band the entire time has been a gentleman named Bob Hartman. He plays guitar. And for the better part of the last, I don't know, 40 years, the singer is a gentleman by the name of John Schlitt, who sang for a secular band in the 70s called Head East. Great singer, still sounds amazing. At 70-something years old, still kicks butt. John Lowry, who is from multiple 80s and early 90s versions of the band on keyboards. And then, of course, you have... I probably have to look at the thing again to see what their names are. I don't want to say one of them's named Greg Bailey. Yep, and Christian Borneo. I would have got that right if I'd have guessed. I should have just guessed. So I don't look stupid on the video and, you know, make Christian and Greg mad if they happen to see this, which I doubt they will. But anyway, so, yeah, so really cool. I'm really excited. You know, again, trying to get, you know, be a little more regular with my show, you know, and get some more content out here because I haven't done a whole lot lately for... a lot of different reasons. We're just going to put that there for now so I don't mess anything up. All right, so we'll put the record back. But it's a big release week. I got this new Petra this week. Later in the week, the new Ghost album comes out, as well as a new Whitesnake box set, so I'm looking forward to those. So there should be some more videos later this week. So check those out along with everything else on my channel. But that's all I've got for you this time. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we put out new content. I've got the rest of my unboxing series, or Inside the Vinyl unboxing, whatever you want to call it, where we open up new releases, compilations, box sets, new albums. Sometimes they can be CDs, sometimes they're records, just depends on what's coming out. I've got my live album series where we talk about great live albums. I've got my Lost Classic series where we talk about albums that I feel are lost classics and that everyone should hear. I've also got some concert footage from various concerts and festivals over the last several years. And I've even got a couple of short documentary films. And when I say short, I mean like one's like 7 minutes, one's like 13 minutes. One's about an amateur disc golfer, and the other one's about the house fire that took our home away. So check all that stuff out. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.